Hello, everybody. Just needed to test the sound there, make sure that it was working properly. Thank you for joining another DedlyRabt Gaming session. I am Drey the Ronin. I am back on Call of Duty Mobile. It's been a while. I think the last time I did any stream was maybe around Christmas time or New Year's. Yeah, I think it was around January. So it's been about 6 months. Um, the upcoming Independence Day weekend is upon us. So it's been about 6 months since I last streamed anything. And the reason why I'm back is because, as you can see on the screen, we got a new season. And it includes, actually, my favorite guys, the crew from Ghosts, one of my favorites, Call of Duty Ghosts. And as you can see, I did purchase Merrick for this season. He is one of my favorite Ghost operators. Let's go ahead and check out his loadout. I had just unlocked the CR56 AMAX. As you can see, it's still a level 1. The only piece of equipment that I have on it right now is the optic, the red dot sight. Now, the only YouTube channel that I follow is I'm Marksman in regards to Call of Duty gaming, and he does it on PC. And he uses the CR56 AMAX when he wants to destroy people. So let's see if it translates over to mobile gaming as well. As you can see, this is my loadout. We have a bunch of new things since I was last streaming. First of all, the music's like really loud. Hold on, let me turn that down just a bit. Okay. So as you can see, my operator skill, I have unlocked the K9 unit. Absolutely my favorite right now. Look at that absolute unit of a puppy. So I like unleashing him, especially when I play domination. I still use the thermite as my lethal. I still use the EMP as my tactical. In regards to my other pieces of my perks, for perk 1, I'm now using overclock instead of restock. The reason being is I am in love with the canine unit, so I want to be able to call him in about 4, maybe 5 times per game. Now, I usually use cold-blooded for my second perk, but since this CR56 AMAX is a brand new rifle, I do not have extended mags on it yet, so I have a feeling I'm going to run out of ammo really quick because I don't know the recoil, I don't know the fire rate, the reload time. I don't know anything about it. I have not fired a single bullet from it yet. My third perk here is going to be Hardline because I would want to be able to call in my score streaks as soon as possible. And for my secondary, you know what? I might have to revert to a launcher here because since I don't have cold-blooded, I want to be able to still shoot down the helicopters, which now take a while before you can lock onto helicopters. So just want to have that just in case. And yeah, so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in and see how this goes. Actually, I don't think I've done my dailies yet, so let's see. Let's go ahead and mark that. Cool. And then in regards to loadout, here's one of my favorite operators right now. It's Kruger, and I was able to unlock him playing, what do you call it? Playing a boatload of Battle Royale, which I did not enjoy at all. Here's a rifle that I've been currently upgrading. I really like it. It's an LMG. It's called the HOLGER, but it looks a lot like a G36. But for some reason here, it's fashioned as an LMG instead, but a G36 is just an AR rifle. It comes with these drum mags, dual drum mags. I've become very fond of using the holographic sight, especially with the blue dot sight. It's been very helpful for me, so that's my loadout for the Holger, but I will not be using that for today. I will be going back to using Merrick and trying out the CR56, and we're going to see how that goes. There was another perk that was unlocked here for this season, and I believe it's called Gung Ho. And I'm just going to say right now, it's straight up butt cheeks. Hip fire and throw grenades while sprinting. It's corny. It is so corny. in my opinion, utterly useless. So this is my loadout. Let's go ahead and try a game on here. Did I do all my dailies yet? I can't remember. Nope, I have not. So let me just get rid of that, get rid of that. Claim this, whatever. I don't really care about that deep sea diver. Seasonal, we already completed the Gung Ho perk thing, which was corny. Here, there's a bunch of BR matches that I need to do. Whatever, I don't really care about the M4. Actually, let's take a quick preview here of my rifles. So, as you can see, Type 25, not yet gold. M16, yes. AK-117, yes. AK-47, yes. ASM-10, yes. M4, yes. BK-57, yes. LK-24, I still got about 60 headshots to go. ICR, some headshots to go, I think 20. Man o' War I don't use, so I'm going to be working on that later on. KN-44, yes, one of my favorites. HBR, I don't use this, so I'm going to probably be working on that later on. HVK was one of the last ones. I just got gold, I think, a couple of days ago. So that one was a tough one. DRH, another one that I don't use. Peacekeeper, I got it leveled up really high, but I still got some headshots to go. FR556, same thing, long shots and headshots. The Val, this one I made gold about a week ago. And the CR56 Max is the brand new rifle that we have right now. Take a look at my stats. My KD just went over 10, but if you remember, if you watched my channel earlier this year, I was focusing on dropping nukes and getting flawless gameplays and dropping 50 to 80 kills. And it got boring. It got boring for me. And yeah, my KD was, I think, at about 22 or 24. I can't remember. And so that's why I started going a different route. I started doing gold guns instead. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for Damascus just yet. So for now, just going to concentrate on getting them gold. I think you might have seen that my my launchers are platinum. So that was not an easy feat. So trying to get these gold and platinum camos will really slaughter your KD because you're trying to concentrate so much on getting those. But anyway, so back to the tutorial. Well, what is that? There's a crate here that said Adler. Okay, I already have Adler, so I don't care, but nice to see good old Kurt Russell there. All right, so now let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay. Let's try Rust, Domination and Rust, and we'll see how that goes. I really don't like how the music is like really loud in my ears right now. I'm going to be giving you my impressions of the CR56 as I'm playing. You're going to see exactly how I'm operating here, so here we go. Ooh. Looks like I might have a teammate. Let's see. So as usual, we're going to go towards B on the right. Throw the thermite. Damn it. Nice. That was... Those are pretty good kills. Now let's go over here. Moderate recoil. That was nice. Moderate recoil.
We captured A. We've taken the lead, losing Alpha.
Wow.
UAV online. Lost A. SAM turret ready for deployment. Sentry gun ready for
I'm gonna have to go to C so that I have a feeling it's gonna be. No? Okay. Oh.
Airstrike is ready.
Really fast reload time. I like the kill time also. I do. Right now I have a little bit of problem trying to control the recoil.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Need some that. Let me shoot down the UAV. Okay, you can see my operator skill is now available. So let me go ahead and call in the puppy. If you look at the HUD, you'll see the paw mark up there. He's growling, so he's approaching somebody. Ooh,
turret ready for
dang.
deployment.
Okay.
Sentry gun ready to deploy.
My gun couldn't turn.
Reloading. Cover me.
All
Okay.
positions locked down. Hold your positions.
I hate this side because they always spawn in the most awkward places. They're probably gonna spawn right here.
Nice work.
First
Get ready for the next
impressions
round.
of the CR556 or CR56. Very nice. Really handles very well. Shoots very fast. There is a bit of a recoil if the enemy is over 20 steps away. Now for here, I like looking over to C.
Taking Charlie. Captured A. Captured B.
Had a hard time
Counter UAV
concentrating
up.
on that.
Blind. We captured Bravo. We captured A. Friendlies have taken the lead. Sentry gun
Throw
deployed.
that over there. Now what I like doing is setting this up right here. And what I'll do is let me drop this on C.
UAV online. Friendly airstrike incoming. Enemy has C.
Now I'm going to go over here. Since my sentry gun is watching over B, I'm going to watch this little corner over here.
Losing A. We lost Alpha. We captured C.
They're at Alpha.
Enemy
I'm
UAV
going to go ahead and
UAV online.
aim down here.
Destroyed enemy
They're probably
UAV.
going to be going for B right now.
We're capturing Alpha.
Contact with enemy.
Counter UAV is up. Good work.
Where is he? Okay, there he is.
SAM turret ready for deployment.
Gonna
Sentry
drop a
gun
SAM
ready
turret
for
right
deployment.
here.
Captured
They're
Alpha.
probably going to be going for B right now. There they are.
Keep on them. This one. Airstrike is ready. UAV
Whew.
online.
Okay, so I'm having problems with control.
Target down.
Well, understandably, because there's really nothing. So I'm gonna call my puppy. Whew. Go puppy. And if you look at the HUD, you can see exactly where the puppy is going. He goes straight for enemies. Oh, he killed my puppy, you son of a bitch. But if you look at the HUD, you're going to see where the paw is to see where exactly your puppy is coming from.
Reloading. Cover me.
The CR56 was actually not bad. Pretty decent in regards to control, kill time. Yeah, I died a couple of times there. That was my fault. I was challenging 3 different people with not enough ammo. But as you can see, I was playing with 2 real people right there, Wolfpacks and Vato Loco.
Mission accomplished.
And I think I had more kills than both of them. Just a little bit, 26 as compared to 25 and 20. Now let's go ahead and see. Okay, we're at level 4 for it right now. Muzzle. I don't like suppressors. The only suppressor that I like is the monolithic because, to be honest with you, if you look at this chart, ignore the right side where it says damage and fire rate and all that. Yeah, it gives you an accurate reading in regards to fire rate, and it'll give you a basic idea of your mobility and all that. But in regards to damage and accuracy and range and control, I ignore those 4 other stats. And what I look at instead is on the left side here, on the bottom left of your screen, middle of your screen, you're going to see the green, which is the pros, and the red, which is the cons of adding the attachment to your weapon. As you can see, the monolithic suppressor, yes, it'll be silenced, so that's the pro, and it'll also give you a 25% damage range. What it doesn't really tell you is that it gives you a lot more control. You'll notice that the control stat on the right side is not really changing in regards to adding the monolithic suppressor, but in my opinion, I've been using it, especially when you have to be super accurate with trying to get headshots, because you're getting shot at, your gun will be bouncing up and down, so you have to be super accurate with your 4th or 5th bullet to get that headshot. And I find that adding a monolithic suppressor is really helpful in regards to attaining that goal. But for the sake of just getting a majority of the kills, I usually get the OWC compensator. you'll notice there on the left side, the vertical recoil is greatly reduced by 11%. And you also have -7 of horizontal recoil, so it doesn't bounce around too much. Yeah, the ADS time and the ADS bullet spread increases a little bit, but I'm always ADSing before I run around a corner, so that's really not a problem for me. I used to use the RTC because if you look at the right side, the stats, it says it improves your accuracy and it improves your control, but that's bullcrap. Because to be honest with you, the vertical recoil and the horizontal recoil is what matters to me, and those are the stats that matter and are really significant. So that's really what I pay attention to. So I don't like silencers, so I'm going to ignore that. Under barrel. Okay, it gives a little bit of vertical recoil. Usually the operator or the Merc foregrip gives the best vertical recoil control. As you can see there, operator foregrip gives 13% vertical recoil. It improves it by 13%. Ranger is almost 13% as well, as gives you a 12% for ADS bullet spread. So as you are pulling up your rifle and you're firing, usually this happens during panic fire situations, then you're able to land more bullets on your opponent. You can also see that the ADS time is +15 and your movement speed is +10, so those are negatives. While the operator foregrip, it's just 8% ADS time. So I don't really worry about ADS bullet spread that much. So a lot of times I just aim for the operator foregrip. The others, about hip fire and whatnot, I don't usually hip fire that much. It is one of the challenges that you have to face. Let's see. Do I want to go with this? Let's try this red dot sight. Now let's go ahead with some customizations here. It said that I've already unlocked the sand camo, whatever, I don't care. For here, I like using the Ethereum Blood Diamond Charm. I call it Ethereum. Yeah, I do crypto. Shut up. And then next, in regards to stickers, I don't like it being too gaudy. So this one, I usually use this dark one. And then on the mag, I slap on the DedlyRabt one. Right there. And then let me go ahead and save that. Alright, so we have... Did we add the underbarrel? A little bit of recoil, so let's go ahead and add that. Save our setting right there. So once again, whenever I'm here, whenever you're here, I would strongly suggest basically ignoring the right side where it has all those stats about damage and all that, and instead pay attention to this part right here in the green where it says hip fire bullet spread. Those are more accurate than the stats on the right, that I find, especially with sniper rifles and whatnot. All right, so what are we going to do? Are we going to play Rust again? Let's try another map. Dome is okay. I like Shoot House. Let's try Shoot House this time. So Shoot House, again, is a Modern Warfare map, and just like the CR56, also from Modern Warfare 2019. I like it. It's pretty decent, especially for domination. It's a pretty decent map. Medium-sized, so it will take a bit of time to try to defend 2 locations at the same time. The point of domination is not to get all 3, not to cap all 3. You want to just keep them spawning at one spot, but you should find yourself being able to defend 2 different flags at once. And usually, as soon as you spawn in, what you want to do is you want to skip the flag that you're closest to, whether you spawn at A or you spawn at C. Skip that. What you want to do is go straight for B and challenge whoever's up there. Oh, that's an ugly uniform. But anyway.
Domination.
So domination. When I'm here, I usually go left, unless it's the wooden crates. Then I go right. So here, let's go left.
We captured C. Enemy has A.
Now I'm gonna throw this right there and reload. Reload's okay.
Enemy down.
Captured B.
Changing mag. Cover me. Need backup. Target down.
We've taken the lead.
Tango down.
Had to do a little bit of burst firing there. because
Sentry gun ready for deployment. Capture A. Sentry gun
the
deployed. SAM turret ready for deployment. We captured A.
heard the guy to my
Airstrike
left.
is ready.
I am trying to stay here because
Enemy down.
I have a feeling they're going to try to
Go down.
cap C in a second.
Losing C.
Where he is.
Enemy down.
Hostile sentry gun in your AO.
Target down.
Objective almost complete. Keep it up.
Okay, I have a puppy.
Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed.
Now what I like doing is, ooh, you see that
Tango
mine?
down.
We lost C.
I am going to throw that at B.
Friendly airstrike incoming.
Dang. Okay, I should have called in my puppy. I don't know why I didn't.
Target
Okay.
down.
Go ahead and... Now, if you can see, the score is already at 47. So I'm not going to call in anything else after that. Because...
Hostile stealth chopper inbound.
There you go.
Our SAM
So,
turret has been destroyed.
I'm against a
Work.
live person right
Next
now on the
round.
other side. You can tell because he put in a sentry gun and he called in a stealth chopper, but he was stupid because, oh, like I mentioned earlier, if it's the wooden one, I like going to the right instead. But he was stupid because he called in the helicopter when it was already, when
Enemy taking Bravo.
when the round was about to end. So that was really dumb on his part. I don't know who's firing at me. Got him.
Sentry gun ready to deploy.
Now what I like doing is putting a sentry gun right here.
Friendly sentry gun deployed.
Where is he? Okay,
Airstrike
now
is
let's go
ready.
to C.
Capturing Bravo.
Gotta help this guy. Oh, wow, where'd he come from? Interesting. Okay, so Big Smooth likes camping.
We captured Bravo.
Let's go ahead and throw that
Friendly
there.
airstrike incoming.
Whoop.
We lost A.
Wow, okay, so he was just watching me.
Hostiles have destroyed
Interesting.
your sentry gun. Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. We're capturing
Interesting.
C. Losing Bravo. We're capturing C.
EMP. He's back up.
We captured Charlie.
Head back up.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Enemy.
Triple kill right there.
Target down.
I gotta run.
Tango down. Enemy.
Now this is a really nice spot to be at. I can't get rid of that sentry gun right there.
SAM turret ready for deployment. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Sentry gun deployed.
Gonna
Losing
go ahead and
Charlie.
call in my puppy.
Airstrike is ready.
Okay. Now that I have an airstrike, I'm gonna go ahead and call it in on B
Friendly airstrike incoming.
because they're probably gonna be coming in. Now I'm gonna run over here,
Tango down.
put in my SAM turret,
Tango down.
watch the left side right now. Nope. Okay.
Enemy down.
So now I'm gonna jump up here because he's probably gonna be coming middle.
Target down.
No?
Target's in sight.
Huh, easy win. So, the live person, as you know, if you play Call of Duty mobile, you're going to be facing a lot of bots. And look at this guy. He's just ADSing the whole time. So, Mr. Big Smooth over here is the real live person. So, you're fighting bots most of the time. But every now and then you will encounter a game where you have a live person. In this case, TSS Big Smooth was the live person that we were encountering.
Well done.
As you can tell, my teammates were worthless. You can see there's 2 kills, 4 kills, 5 and 2. I had 49 kills. Big Smooth had a bunch of bots on his team as well. He had 29 kills. His mistake was that at halftime, you got to pay attention to the score, especially in the first half. If the score is if one of the team scores is already at 42 or 43, don't call in any of your score streaks, whether it's going to be a sentry gun or anything for that matter, because it's going to be very short-lived. The time it takes to get from 42 to 50 is probably going to be between 10 to 20 seconds, so it's going to be a waste of your score streak. Save it for the second half. He called in his helicopter. when one of the scores was at 48, when my score was at 48. So he wasted that opportunity. He could have really racked up a lot of kills, but he made that mistake. Anyway, we've unlocked a couple of more things here. Extended mag is one of them. Gives you 10 more additional bullets. And we have the rear grip, which would decrease the sprint to fire delay. So that means when you're running and you have to pull up the gun, it'll be decreased by 15%. But as you can see, it increases. Holy cow, is that 32 or 3.2? I can't really see. Oh, it's 3.2. Okay. It says it increases horizontal and vertical recoil by 3.2. That's kind of awful. So I'm not really a fan of the grip, so I'm not going to equip that. Ammo, we got the ammo, so that's good. It looks like our only ammo choices here. Ooh, M67 ammo. It's the first time I saw that. I've seen a bunch of other different ammo capacities, but this is the first time I've seen this, and it says 100% damage range. Holy cow. All right, so it unlocks at level 34. We'll see how effective that is, because I've seen a bunch of other rifles that offer big ammo. Like, there's one here that offers, I think, stopping power. I think it's the HVK. Let's take a look at that. So, ammunition, it says large caliber ammo and blah, blah, blah. But to be honest with you, it still took about 5 bullets to kill anybody at any range. So, to me, that was kind of useless. There was another gun here. I can't remember which one it was. Oh, as you can see here, the ICR. This is 5.56 ammo. You can tell by the mag that it's 5.56 capacity, and it's a 40 round mag. But if you look at the other magazine options that you have here, it's a lot thinner, so that indicates that it is a 9mm mag instead. But in regards to kill time, it is basically the same. Whether you use, I found it the same, whether I use the 40 round extended mag or the 40 round fast load. In the heat of battle, I would much rather have something that I can load a lot quicker, so I would opt for the fast reload. So that's what I have on it right now. Can't remember what, there was another gun here that offered bigger ammo, and I can't remember which one it was. Interesting. Large ammo. Oh, here we go. 15 round FMJ. So the AS Val, which again was another gun from, I think, Modern Warfare 2019, it offers 15 round FMJ, and it becomes a single fire. First of all, just having the Val, the AS Val, even with a large extended mag, has such limited ammo capacity. It's really awful. And it's not as equally effective in mobile as it is on console. So I really don't like it. And 15 round FMJ, yeah, as you can see on the right side, the stats dramatically increase. It says here damage is now at 63. But to be honest with you, I did not see a difference. It was still taking a lot of shots, especially since now it becomes semi-automatic. And it's only 1 bullet shots at that point. It was awful. It was a pain using that. So we'll see. Back to the CR56. I'm liking it. It's pretty decent. The control is really good. The damage, I find that I've been killing a lot of people with just 3 bullets, and I'm able to kill 3 hostiles without the need to reload. The accuracy, well, was a little bit more improved with a strike foregrip, so I expect it to improve even more once I get the operator foregrip on there. I also want to be able to get, most likely, the long barrel. With a long barrel, as you can see, the vertical recoil drastically decreases. Plus, the bullet, the damage range increases by 35, so that's huge. That is a very, very huge improvement. Not sure what this whole intruder stock is. Doesn't look ADS and movement speed and all that. Whatever. That doesn't matter to me. So I'm waiting to unlock this, which is going to be unlocked at level 48. Muzzle, I'm probably going to either put the monolithic suppressor on there or the OWC compensator. I find that I struggle with vertical recoil, controlling the vertical recoil versus the horizontal recoil. Horizontal doesn't really mean much to me. I don't really care much about the laser. The laser and the rear grip really don't mean anything to me. Stock, I've been finding that a lot of the stock options right now have something that says flinch resistance. There we go. As you can see here, the MIP Gatekeeper stock has a -15 hit flinch. And I think that's very significant because one of the perks that I used to use, and this one has -8% flinch, so a couple of them provide flinch resistance. One of the perks that I used to use here was toughness, and toughness would reduce flinch resistance. I found this very helpful, especially when I'm trying to aim for the headshot camos, because you want as minimum interference as possible when trying to aim for those headshots. And it's a pain. I usually only average between, I'll get about 40, 50 kills a game, but I'm only getting about maybe 8 headshots a game. Because my rifle is bouncing around too much. Either the recoil is too high, or I'm getting shot at, so I'm reacting, and my bullets are flying all over the place, just way over their heads. So having that stock to reduce flinch resistance is very helpful if you're aiming for headshots. But my word of advice, as somebody who's been able to unlock a whole slew of gold guns at this point. Let me also show you sniper. I only have the locus at gold right now. I swear it's gold. There we go. So I have the locus at gold. LMGs, I have the RPD gold. I have the M4 LMG gold. I love this. I did not like it for the longest time, but as soon as it leveled up to, I think, level 30 or 40, and it had the proper attachments on it, oh my goodness, it was a beast. So this is my favorite version of it. The chopper, I was actually surprised at how many headshots I was able to get with a chopper quite easily. So that one's gold as well. Still working on the S36 and the UL to get to gold status. And I'm really liking the Holger. As you can see, it's already a level 28, and I only started using it last week. The S36 and the UL I've been using since January, but it's not my favorite because they're pretty awful in regards to recoil control, kill time, reload time, and all that. So just overall, they're pretty awful guns. So my word of advice is, if you want to go for gold guns, first of all, it's going to be really up to you how you control the weapon. To me, just get as many kills as possible at first, okay? So get your hip fire kills, get your long shot kills, just play as normal. And as soon as you reach the max level, as you can see up there, it says there that it's max level. I can't upgrade it anymore. Once you've reached max level, that's when you go ahead and concentrate on trying to unlock the headshot camo, because at that point you're going to need specific pieces of equipment to be able to get that gold camo. A bunch of attachments that I found that were very helpful to me in regards to achieving gold camo. First of all, the barrel. I always use the longest barrel possible. Usually it's going to be the marksman barrel. Like for this M16, it was the marksman barrel. I needed something to control my vertical recoil, so I was using the RTC muzzle brake or the OWC compensator to control the recoil. But lately, because of the last 2 guns that I was able to make gold were the HVK30. As you can see, that was the setup that I had for it before I turned it gold. And this was the exact setup I had for it. I had the holographic sight number 2. I had the OWC marksman barrel, like I mentioned earlier. I have the monolithic suppressor because it does increase the damage range by 25%. I needed extended mags because I shoot a lot of bullets. I want to be able to take out 3, maybe 4 hostiles at a time. And I would always have a foregrip underneath that reduces as much recoil as possible. On top of that, the last thing that I found that helped me was in regards to the reticle. I loved using the blue dot reticle. For some reason, I become more accurate with it. I'm a specific kind of colorblind, and for some reason, if I use yellow or green, I cannot see the reticle at all, especially in the heat of battle. Red is too glaring for me. I don't know why, but I can't concentrate when red is up on my screen. So blue, I found that the light blue is the one that works for me, and that's how I was able to complete headshots with this. So this was the loadout. As you can see, it's right up there. Monolithic suppressor, OWC marksman barrel. Up to you what kind of sight you want. I like using the holographic sight, but I used to use the red dot sight for the longest time as well. Which red dot sight? I think it's a weird one. Red dot sight 4. This one, for some reason, I was very accurate with headshots using this specific red dot sight. If you're only going for kills and trying to rank up, trying to max out your rifle, I would strongly suggest using this classic red dot sight. For some reason, it's very forgiving in regards to the area of what you're trying to hit and what you're trying to shoot at, so your shots aren't going all over the place. I seem to get weird tunnel vision when I use red dot sight 1 or red dot sight 2. So again, it's really personal preference. It's up to you. I'm just sharing the knowledge that I have in regards to Call of Duty Mobile and how I've been able to, as you can see, I've been able to drop 276, I don't know, like 276 nukes at this point. I've played about 2,400 games, and I've been in the top 3 for about a third of them. 3 out of 4 of the games I'm in the top 3. The other games I've lost, and my KD is over a 10. So I think that's pretty decent, and my accuracy is not crap. I mean, when I used to play on console, my accuracy used to be I think 9%. It was freaking awful. I only used LMGs. I was really awful at it. So let's see. So these were my last games. See, not too bad. I don't really. I'm not really concentrating on dropping nukes anymore. I want to be able to get my guns gold instead. You'll see here that I quit a couple of games. Actually, I quit a bunch of games. I don't know what was happening there. Oh, my controller was malfunctioning, so I had to exit the games because it would disconnect my controller for some funky reason. So anyway, let's go back to this, and let's play one last game using the new CR56. Do we have the extended mags? Yep, we have the Strike foregrip, extended mags. Since we have the extended mags on here now, I think I'm going to get rid of the scavenger perk. I call it scavenger, but I think it's called vulture here. So I'm going to get rid of the scavenger perk. I started playing Modern Warfare. Call of Duty with Modern Warfare 3, so it was scavenger there. And I'll use cold-blooded instead. And in regards to this, maybe I'll still keep this just in case somebody calls in another helicopter and I can just go ahead and shoot it down. Kind of sad that I haven't been able to show you a kill cam using the puppy yet. So we'll see what happens there. What are we going to use? Hackney Yard? Let's see. Because I'm just trying to get kills right now. As many as possible. So, you know what? Let's go crazy. Let's try to go for Shipment and see what happens here. I know it's going to be pretty awful. And Shipment is different now. They used to use Shipment from Call of Duty World War II. It was, I think, called Shipment 1944. So that was the Shipment map for a while. And then now they're using the Modern Warfare version of Shipment. I've seen people climb up on the crates. I haven't been able to climb up on the crates myself. So, I don't know. I'm just too busy I'm getting shot at left and right because Shipment is such a crazy fast map. And oh god, what is this? Okay, so we got a couple of tryhards here already. 420 game over yeet. Ooh, he's on YouTube too. Oh, and of course my controller is off, so I'm gonna have to exit. I'm gonna have to quit. My controller died on me.
Capture the objectives.
That sucks. Alright, so my controller wasn't functioning. Let me try this again. Gonna try another map here. Should we try Nuketown? Let's try Nuketown. If for some reason my controller still isn't acting properly, then I'm gonna call it a night. Because I'm an insomniac, and it's like 3:30 right now. And hopefully I've given you pretty good information in regards to what the new items are. If you had more questions about how to earn gold or how to navigate Call of Duty in general, Call of Duty Mobile in general, let me know. Drop a comment, and I'll see about making a video addressing that. I don't have a stream scheduled just yet because, like, right now it's 3:30 in the morning here in California, and I wasn't really planning on streaming, but I couldn't sleep, so here I am. Oh, yep, my controller's working again. By the way, in case you didn't know, there are a lot of hackers on Call of Duty Mobile. I mean, back in May, Activision
Capture the objectives.
banned, I
Capturing
think,
C. Enemy taking Alpha.
about
Enemy has Alpha. We captured C.
how many accounts? 500,000 accounts.
Need backup.
That was pretty good.
We're capturing B.
I hear somebody here.
Captured Bravo.
Tango down. Need backup.
Inside the house.
Taking the lead.
Reload.
Changing mag. Cover me.
I hear somebody behind me.
Enemy down.
I keep forgetting I don't have restock anymore.
Sentry gun ready for deployment. Friendly sentry gun deployed.
Gotta run.
SAM turret ready for deployment. UAV online. We're capturing A. Losing B.
Shoot.
Contact with enemy.
Wow, okay. For some reason, my character just started running really slow.
Eliminated.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so now let me throw this here.
Lost B. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Okay, I gotta look at this kill cam, because he killed me in like one bullet. Okay, that's interesting. He killed me in one bullet.
Keep on them. We're winning this one.
Did I die with one bullet again?
Need backup.
I want to see this. Yeah, I died with one bullet again. So we definitely got some cheaters in this game. So I'm just gonna exit. You know, I've dealt with enough cheaters to know that you're not supposed to die in like 1 or 2 bullets. It takes about 3 or 4. It doesn't matter how high of a caliber your gun is. That guy was definitely cheating. So let me just exit, and I'm gonna try another game here in a second. So like I was mentioning earlier, Activision banned about 500,000 accounts back in May of this year on console and PC. So those were the games that were bought for like, what, $65 or whatever, and these guys were cheating in Warzone or whatever. And so it wouldn't surprise me if there are a bunch of stupid cheaters on mobile as well. So anyway, let me... And instead of getting mad about, you know, these stupid-ass cheaters, I'm just going to exit. And a lot of times, it's these people who have these fancy skins.
We lost the lead.
You know?
Capture the objectives. We lost the lead. Enemy has Alpha.
Okay, and now my...
Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy has B. Captured C. Losing
And now
Charlie.
my...
We're capturing Alpha.
My character's like
Enemy
slowing
UAV
down.
spotted. We lost C. Hostiles jamming our radar. The enemy is jamming our radar.
And now my controller is
Captured
feeling all
Alpha.
wonky.
We're capturing C.
Boom. Headshot. Tango down.
I'm going to try to cap
Be
B.
advised. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
I don't know where my team is. Where the hell is my team?
Losing A. Bring it up, squad.
Target down. Contact with enemy.
Being dominated. Take Lost Alpha. We're capturing
I couldn't hit that guy.
I'm hurt! Tango down!
Okay, my controller is getting all, feels funky, feels heavy. I can't even aim at that guy.
Reloading. I'm hurt!
Yeah, I couldn't aim at that guy. You could see my reticle was like going all over the place. Look. Like one bullet would hit, but the others wouldn't. And now my phone is overheating. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night since got a bunch of cheaters here. So apparently one of the hacks I noticed, one of the new hacks that I noticed is that if you get into a lobby, your phone or your mobile device will start overheating a lot. Like right now, my screen is really dark. My controls were feeling very funky and very sloppy. And so when the phone is overheating, the Bluetooth signal or whatever compromises your controls, and you end up losing. And, you know, instead of getting frustrated about not being able to get kills or playing the way that I want, you've seen the way I play. I played a couple of games, and I think I was pretty decent at it. But, you know, I'm not going to waste my time here trying to fight a bunch of cheaters. That was weird. I thought I saw something unlock here. It said it was like empty thing unlock. Huh. Very strange. Okay, whatever. But anyway, my overall impressions of the CR56 Max, really good. Decent control, decent kill time, 3 bullet kills. It looks like the firing rate is pretty okay. I think I will need to get some vertical recoil help because at long range, it isn't as effective as, let's say, an AS-10. Is it ASM-10? ASM-10 or an M4 or even a KN in regards to distance. It's actually not as good. But then again, it's still a base weapon. It's not even at 10 right now. I'm sure by the time that I've unlocked other attachments for it, such as the long barrel and the foregrip, that'll be a lot better. So I'm gonna see if I can play some more in the next couple of days. I'll probably be playing on July 4th. We'll see. So once again, thank you for watching this DedlyRabt gameplay. I am Drey the Ronin. Have a nice day.